What is up, you awesome people? Clunky here, and today I wanted to talk about a couple of points about the new Reshii wraps that you can get in the patch 11.2 season 3 of the War Within. In this video, I'm gonna be straight to the point, explaining you guys a couple of great points. Okay, so the first one is going to be about, is the Reshii wraps actually good in PvP? If you intend on doing PvP only, should you actually go for the Reshii wraps? Okay, I'm gonna clear that in this video, and then how to unlock the Reshii wraps, which is super easy, but some people don't know about it. And then super important, how to do the alt skip, skipping the entire quest on all of your alts to speed up the process, because the quests kind of take like 4 to 5 hours. And yeah, if you are like me and you play multiple characters, you might be interested in learning how to do it. And then how to upgrade a cape, okay? And then the stats you can get from the cape, because you can actually choose the stats of your cape, which is, it's gonna be great, especially if you intend on doing multiple forms of content. So let's just get ahead and answer the first question of this video, all right? Reshii wraps, is that good in PvP? Well, I'm gonna be honest, all the top unemployed PvP players in the entire universe agree on one point right now, okay? The Reshii wraps is going to be OP in PvP. It's going to be so much freaking better than a conquest cape. In fact, it's going to scale higher in eye level than your conquest cape. So it's non-negligible. If you guys intend to do PvP casually or seriously, if you don't get the Reshii wraps, you're in trouble because you're losing a bunch of stats, all right? So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to unlock the Reshii wraps, because you're going to need it. You really cannot skip on it, which kind of sucks because it's going to be a little bit of a grind, but you know. All right, so how to obtain the Reshii wraps? Super simple. It's at the end of chapter 3 of the main patch 11.2 storyline. So you cannot go further than the end of the chapter 3 for the very first week of the season, but you need to at least get to the end of chapter 3 on one character. If you want to check where you are exactly in the quest line in game, what you can do, you can actually press on the L key, all right, and it's going to open the quest log, and at the very top here you'll literally see campaign 2/5 chapters. So that means right now I'm not done completing chapter 2. I'm working towards it, and at the end of chapter 3 I'm gonna get my Reshii wraps. So just a quick tip. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, because I wish someone actually told me about this. All right, so now that you know how to unlock the Reshii wrap, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do the alt skip for all of your alts to get the Reshii wraps as soon as you enter the new zone. So it's going to be super easy, okay? Just read right here. The patch 11.2 questline skip. This becomes available immediately following the completion of the second patch 11.2 quest. And the name of that quest is Return to the Veiled Market, all right? So skipping the storyline will not reward players with Reshii wraps, right? You will automatically get a new quest, a skip through the void. So very important, don't start the quests over again, because you're getting a different quest that you need to click on. And once you click on it, this quest is going to direct you towards Hashim, which is going to be at Overlook, Social, and Karish. And you're going to have a dialogue option which says, I need a new Reshii wraps. Skipping the entire 11.2 questline, it's going to skip everything, including face diving questline, allowing you to get Reshii wraps upgrades as soon as you obtain the cloak, saving you so much time, guys. So super important. All right, so great, you got the Reshii wraps now. and your alts also have it. But how the hell do you actually upgrade it? That's the question, all right? So let's just jump straight into it. Upgrading your Reshii wraps. You can upgrade your Reshii wraps by using ethereal strands. This currency is used to upgrade the Reshii wraps via a talent tree that can be accessed by speaking to Hashim. Remember, the same guy offering you to skip the camping on your alts. Here's some great news, PvP players. You will be able to obtain those currencies, the ethereal strands, to upgrade your Reshii wraps from winning PvP matches in the War Within Season 3. Let's freaking go, baby. Oh my gosh. I was hoping that was the case, okay? So the other ways you can actually level up your cape, okay, the 3 first ethereal strands are obtained during patch 11.2 campaign from the quest, the Tabika. Afterwards, they can be obtained from the following activities, provided you're not capped. Okay? Okay, yeah, makes sense. You literally cannot get more than 3, right? So completing warrant quests in Karesh. So most likely weekly quests. Not very much sure on that point. If you guys know about that, maybe let me know down in the comment section. I'm a human. I don't know everything about WoW. From the chests at the end of delves. So another great tip that someone pointed is you're gonna have to do, okay, delves to get tier set pieces, right? So what you can do as a PvP player right now, you can actually do level 1 delves. Do 8 level 1 delves so you can actually unlock your full vault pick, right? So if you're lucky, you get a tier set piece on second week. And then what you can do, you can actually use Conquest to change that tier set piece into a Conquest tier set piece. If that makes sense. Hopefully you guys understand that part because it's very important. And then another way to get ethereal strands is going to be from the chests at the end of delves, right? Or looted from raid bosses in the Manaforge Omega raid, or looted from bosses in the War Within Season 3 dungeons. That's how you actually upgrade your Reshii wraps. Unfortunately, Blizzard has made this process a little bit more complicated. Like Blizzard, complicated, it's literally the same word. You need to socket your Reshii wraps, all right? So, but at least I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do it. So basically, at the end of the missions, once you've done everything, you're going to be able to talk to Hashim, and it's going to cost you 100 gold each. You're going to be able to buy fibers, right? Fibers right here, and there's one that gives you hastes, which you can actually put on your cape. Same for this one, which gives you versatility. Same for this one, which gives you mastery, and same for this one, which gives you critical strike. And then you can actually obtain epic quality fibers that grant you more secondary stats. All right. So Kaz Auger tailors are going to be able to craft these. The recipes for said fibers are obtained at Renown 5 with the Karish Trusts. And players without tailoring will need to submit a work order for these new socketables. If you want to get the best possible upgrades for your cape, you're gonna have to hit that Renown 5 with the Karish Trust. Okay, so it sucks a little bit. The way Blizzard is explaining stuff here, it sounds like you're not gonna need Renown 5. You're gonna be able to ask a tailor to actually do it for you in the work order. Hopefully this is how it works. If you guys know about this, if you could reassure us in the comments, I would highly appreciate it, because that sounds like a lot of work. Renown 5, the patch just came out, so that means the Renown is super grindy at the moment. So just a little heads up, it is possible to change manually the stats on your Reshii cape. All right, so again, you're going to need to talk to Hashim, and then you're going to have to buy Ethereal Seam Ripper, which is going to let you restat your cape. That's literally how it is. So if you guys are asking yourselves right now, is the cape actually worth it? Well, if you play a tank, right? So this is the cape, what it does for tank specializations. Your spells and abilities have a high chance to coalesce the energy around you, granting you a shield that reduces damage taken by 20% up to a certain total damage threshold. And upon falling below 40% health, gain this effect at 500% effectiveness. That sounds like you're gonna need the cape to do PvP if you're a tank. Like, this is crazy. And it procs around 2 times per minute. Right? So, and then you've got the one for the healer. Your helpful spells and abilities have a chance to gather dormant energy to heal an injured ally for X number. Overhauling from this effect grants an absorb shield for 20 seconds. Again, it procs 2 times per minute. And you got to understand something. Here it says it heals for 1.7k, but it's not the right number, right? It's not showing the right number. It's most likely gonna be a big fat ass number, but just to make sure that you guys actually understand that part. And then as for the DPSs, right, this is the proc that we're getting for Reshii wraps. Your harmful spells and abilities have a chance to focus latent energy around you to inflict X number of arcane damage split between your target and nearby enemies. Enemies below 35% health take 20% additional damage. So you're gonna need that cape for PvP. Let's go ahead and do the quest right now. Blizzard, we hate you, but we love you at the same time. We actually spoke about all the points mentioned in the beginning of this video, but I'm gonna include a little bonus, okay? So apparently there's a way to buff your Reshii wraps by 50%. Okay, so the way you're actually doing that is you're gonna have to do Metaforge Omega Raid, and they're gonna drop like those items, those boots, whatever, but those boots will have the Reshii Grace item effect that reads the power of your Reshii wraps are triggered 50% more frequently. So at the time of making this video, I have no clue if it's going to be possible to obtain those items, use Conquest, and change them into Conquest items with the freaking buff on top of it. I have no clue. So if you guys know about that, just let us know down in the comment section. As a community, I would highly appreciate if we could help each other. All right, so that's pretty much it. Hopefully, guys learned a thing or two. If you did, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and yeah, the bell button. Super important. If you don't hit the bell button, YouTube won't show you my next videos, right? So thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any suggestion for next video, let me know. Any questions down in the comments section. Thank you so much again for watching. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. This was Clunky Dude.